welcome to week 3 of the 28 days of Pilates. So we are on day number 15. It is ab day. It's ab day 3rd series. So we are going to challenge our abs a bit today. So just do what you can do, listen to your body, and remember, just go back to the previous weeks and sort of modify that way to what you did like and what feels good for you and what feels like you're strengthening your abdominals and connecting, okay? But I need to push you a little bit so that we can progress. So let's do this. You ready? Okay, so I want you to lie down and find your neutral. All right, and let's just anchor ourselves here. Close your eyes so we can transition you onto the mat. So I want you to put aside everything that was going on before and just breathe into your body here on the mat. All right, so arms down, and I just want you to roll your pelvis towards you on an inhale. Exhale as we pull it away. So the pelvic tilts are being controlled by your belly scoop and your breath. Your head will sort of go up and down as well. It's going to slide a little bit. That's okay, but just keep your sort of legs still. And we're going to eventually sort of make ourselves a little bit higher. So you're going to start to roll and you're going to lift the seat a little bit. But my seat is still reaching towards the back of my legs as my heels pull in towards my seat. So they're sort of pulling in towards one another. And then I roll it back down. And maybe a little higher this time. Exhale. Get into all your principles, maybe a little higher if you want, only if you want. So I'm just sort of waking up my spine here. Remember, don't let those shoulders roll forward, right? We want to anchor them so we can work our upper back strength. Makes such a difference. Hopefully it's loosening up at this point. Excellent, you got one more. Good, take your hands behind your head, take an inhale here, breathe into your upper back. Exhale, flex that upper back up and over. Maintain a nice neutral pelvis. Good, and from inhale, we're gonna lift ourselves a little bit higher from our belly scoop as we lengthen. Exhale, release the arms and roll it back down. Inhale here as we prepare, breathe into the upper back. Find that belly scoop and exhale, curl in from that belly scoop. Inhale, that belly scoop lengthens you, lifts you. Feel that stretch in the upper back. Exhale, release, stay exactly where you are and roll it back down. One more time, inhale, prepare. Exhale, flex. Inhale, grab those legs and lift higher. And then exhale, stay exactly where you are and lower it back down and flex it up. 5. Inhale, stretch it back. And 4. 3. Good, 2 more. And 1. And lower it back down. Take your hands down, pull one knee in, exhale it down. Inhale. Good, and press. Exhale. So we inhale as we pull the knee, exhale as we let the knee drop. Good, for 3, and 2, and 1. Take your next knee up, hold it, maintain that scoop as you lift up, squeeze your thighs together, bring your arms out like a low V, and take it over on an inhale. Exhale to center, inhale over. Good. Up and over. Up and over. Good. 4 more. We got 4. Just finding some rotation in that spine for 3, and 2, and 1. Come to center. Bring your arms back. Take an inhale. Breathe into that upper back. Find your belly scoop. And exhale it up. Start to pump those arms. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. Feel free to stretch those legs nice and long if you'd like, or you can stay here. Concentrate on that belly scoop. Maintain the belly scoop as you breathe into your upper back. Squeeze the thighs together. Get into the lower part of your body, the back body. Maybe lower your legs a little bit. Don't do that if it arches the low back though. Let's do one more breath. Bump those arms. And hug it on in. Good job. Stretch your legs nice and long as we stretch the arms behind us. And we're gonna lift it up and over and flex up and over our legs. Try not to let them move. 3, 2, 1. We roll it back, scoop your belly, then take it back. Good, up and over. And 3, 2, 1, roll it back. We're gonna do one more, okay? 3, 2, 1. Roll it back, anchor the back body, and then just bend your knees. All right, so we're gonna take our knees to a tabletop position. Squeeze our thighs together. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do little hip lifts, okay? And we're gonna try to do it not by pulling the knees in, but by more using our belly scoop to curl the hips up. So I want you to take an inhale and really find your belly scoop and really anchor your arms and ribs. So inhale. And then on your exhale, can you try to scoop deeper and try to lift your hips from your belly scoop and then release. Your hips may not even lift very much. What I don't want is like this. See, it's my knees doing it. That's easy. I want it to be their belly scoop trying to curl your hips up. And then you want to really anchor and plant your arms. Got that? Try 2 more. Good. Squeeze your thighs together one more time. Excellent job. And then just take the backs of your legs, roll yourself up, come to your tippy toes. We're going to pull our thighs into us as we take our nose in between our knees. Scoop your belly and just sort of let yourself balance here. Maintain this shape as we inhale, scoop, exhale, come up. Inhale, exhale. Really trying to roll through the back without the legs yanking and without your head yanking you back. So keep the heels towards the seat. 2 more. 1 more. And then just drop your feet down. Roll it back down through your spine, taking your knees back into you. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, flex your chest up and reach one leg in and one leg out, and we pull, pull. Switch, pull, pull. Anchor that belly. We've done these plenty of times. We're pros. Good. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Right into double leg stretch. Reach. Inhale, exhale, wrap it around. Find your belly scoop. Come on. Don't let the chest lower. Stretch and pull and stretch and pull. Try 1 more. Good. Hug it down. All right, so now we're going to flex it back up. Stretch your legs up. Pull 1 leg into you, 1 leg away from you. Find your back body. Find that hamstring. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Good. Chest up and over for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and hug it on in. Good job. All right, so from here, let's roll ourselves up. We're going to spin it around and find sort of a goal post with our hands. Squeeze your thighs together. So I want you to squeeze from the heels all the way into the inner thighs. Anchor your pubic bones. So you're really stretching those legs long. As we inhale, sort of press your chest forward. So you're going to feel that opposition of energy, and your belly scoop is just the center of that. And then lower down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. On your next one, inhale up. Stay here. Find your belly scoop and just hover those hands. And bring everything down. Just the chest comes up. Inhale. Keep inhaling. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Now come up with the arms at the same time. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times. Lift. And lower. Now we're going to come up. We're going to lift. We're going to stay there. Exhale. Stretch your arms forward. Inhale. Come up and extend. Exhale, dive. Inhale up. Are your legs anchored? Your belly scoop hanging on there? We got this. 1 more. And then release it. Push your hips back to your heels. Feel a nice little stretch here. Come to all fours where your hands go underneath your shoulders, your knees go underneath your hips. You're going to take a hand right to your forehead with your elbow out to the side. This supporting arm is supporting you from your back and your belly, right? So I'm going to push into this supporting arm, push it into the floor to help propel myself into rotation. So remember, we always have opposing energy going on. This arm reaches down as my elbow reaches up, and then come back to center. Inhale from my belly scoop, as well as that opposition of energy. Good. Press out of my sit bones. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, rotate it, stay right here. Stretch your arm, and then open that chest. Good, and come back to center. Other arm on forehead, elbow wide. Push into that supporting arm to help propel you into that rotation. Come back to center. Inhale, open. Good, exhale it in. Did you find your belly scoop? Are you working with your breath? 2 more times. 2. Good. And 1, we're gonna stay there. Reach that arm, open your chest more, and come to center and sit it back. Forgot to tell you, you need a wall. So if you want to press pause and bring me somewhere where there's a wall or somewhere where you can sort of put your heels against something. So you might lose me in the camera a little bit, which is fine. I want you to take your feet against a wall, and then you're going to go out into a plank position. You're going to squeeze your heels together, and you're going to push your heels into the wall. All right, so I am going to just hold right here for a second, and then I'm going to let go so I can talk you into it. All right, so find that position, and I'm just going to talk you into the cues of what you want to feel. So as you sort of press into the heels and push them into the wall, see if that can ignite your belly. So as the heels push into the wall, your belly pulls up and away in opposition, and you're reaching out of the crown of your head. And then you want to remember your arms are coming from your back, right? So we want a nice strong back, a nice wide back. Good, ribs pulling in. And then don't forget about your breath. You're trying to breathe into your upper back, into your upper spine. Keep squeezing the heels together and see if you can find that back body right where the seat meets the hamstring. All those wonderful things we've used. You only have one more breath, one more deep breath, just like we did in our first week, that same breath, that same scoop, and exhale the air out. Good job. All right, turn it over into your back. Again, you might lose me, not a problem. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your feet up onto the wall, not too high, okay? Because the higher, it's not gonna allow you to roll through your spine too much. So you want it so you can still see the tips of your toes if you look down, okay? And then bring your arms up and just anchor your arms. All right, so find your neutral spine, and then I want you to really push your feet into your wall to anchor and feel your pelvis pushing away from you as well. Get your belly scoop to pull in and away in opposition. And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna sort of curl our spine up, and we're gonna try to aim for our toes as we roll our spine up. Oops, try not to move those legs. And then roll the spine back. And then I want you to adjust yourself to what you think is right, and that's going to be where we're going to stay. All right, so reach the arms back behind you, and we're going to lift the arms. We're going to curl ourselves up. We're going to reach it up, and now we're going to stay right there, and we're going to roll halfway back, and then scoop it up. Keep your feet into that wall. Inhale back. Push your feet into the wall. 2 more. Inhale. Scoop. Exhale it up. 1 more time. Excellent. And then just roll back and hug the knees into your chest. Beautiful job. Woo! I love it. All right, so from here, I want you to just turn to a side. All right, and we're going to take our elbow underneath our shoulder. We're going to straighten our legs here. Remember, you can always do this with bent knees. This is so good for us. Roll that shoulder back and lift up and stretch up and take up space here. All right, and now what we're going to do is we're going to drop our hip down 1 inch, up 1 inch. Down 1 inch, up 1 inch. I want you to feel it all in that underside, the back, the waist, the hip area. Good. Feel your scoop, feel your breath. Yes, and then release it down. Awesome job. 1 more exercise and then we're done. We can do this. All right, here we go. Anchor, lift, and remember we want these 2 points pulling towards one another to get more lift, right? Yes, take up space. Come on, you're worth it. Take it down 1 inch, up 1 inch. Good, challenge yourself. We love the challenge. Embrace it. Good, don't fight it. Embrace that work for 3. Good, 2 more. 2 and 1. Excellent job. Release it down. Let's turn to your stomach and just press it back. Hips to heels, because my friend, you are done. Yes. Deep breath here. You can even take your hands by your feet, drop your forehead. Good. You can roll yourself up, get that foot stretch that I always love. You can shimmy into it a little bit. Good. And of course, we need a little reflection. Okay, let's reflect, shall we? Come sit with me. And just scan your body, see how you feel. Now, are you frustrated with the challenge, or did you embrace that challenge? Did it feel good in your body, or did it feel sort of just like you were resisting it and saying, I can't do it? All right, you want to embrace it, and yes, you can, and know that you can modify, and modifying is not cheating. Modify for what your body needs, like dropping a knee, those types of things. And that's why I tried to ease you into these next 2 weeks, using those first 2 weeks, so you get some movement that you know feels good for you and that you're connecting with. And hopefully you were ready for this challenge and you felt really successful, because that's ultimately what I want, is you to feel successful in this work. So good job today. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll see you tomorrow for some posture work, okay? Take care.